How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massive Beer Reviews back with a little bit of collaboration lager hopeful goodness in the form of, Goldfinger Brewing and Hop Butcher for the World. This be their und Hopfen. Yes, this be a naturally carbonated lager, a confluence of traditional brewing techniques and modern hop schedule, and is a metamorphosis of beer styles. I say Goldfinger and Hop Butcher because this does not look like a Hop Butcher label, so I'm assuming that Goldfinger took the lead on this one, and I actually just ended up getting this from Hop Butcher, so we'll go that direction. Plus, there's none of the classic kind of Hop Butcher kind of tasting notes or anything like that on here, but it's lager. We're going to drink it. This is package 12.9, and it says Golden Hop. Yeah, so we'll see what's what. Today is Christmas. That is right. I am sporting this fantastic Libby mug that I got for Christmas, which is pretty fucking fantastic. So if I'm going to be doing a Pilsner and a beer in general in the future, I'll probably be using this for most of them. Label-wise, I actually really dig it. Again, like I said, it's not Hop Butcher stylings, but something about it I kind of dig. It's taking that old traditional kind of diamond pattern you'd expect on like an Oktoberfest or something along those lines, but doing like a new school kind of twist on it. So I'm a fan. How about that? And beer-wise, yeah, it looks like a nice, soft, unfiltered lager. Nice white head on it. Crisp as crisp could be. Pretty uniform bubbles, pretty tight and compact. A soft little carbonation in this unfiltered kind of lager. Yeah, we're off to a pretty good start here so far. So I'm gonna have to get the. There it is. Ooh, gotta get the act down with that little swirl. See how the nose is. That's a pretty aggressive malty lager. What's the ABV on this thing? Okay, 6.1. I did not look at that. So it kind of makes sense. It just has this big pop of kind of Pilsner slash kind of maybe like subtle two-row kind of vibes going on. Just something a little bit more elevated. It's not getting to like a crystalline kind of sweetness, but there's definitely sweetness. But the sweetness isn't like an added brewer sugar thing. It is this rich, sweet maltiness to it. It's even a little bit of like a breadiness on top of the classic crackerness that I barely even mentioned in any review because I assume that's just something everybody understands. And there's a nice kind of, what is that? Is it like a stone fruit pear kind of thing coming off? So I usually get this big melon vibe when it comes to like a Kolsch kind of beer. But the way this kind of comes off, it is that kind of little soft stone fruit with a little bit of melon vibes on it. Or I mean pear vibes, sorry. Yeah, that smells really, really pretty. Impactful, pretty, and fun. Let's dive in. Cheers. Yeah, it's almost a kind of like IPL. I know it's only 6.1, but it has very much like India Pale Lager kind of vibes to it because of the way the sweetness comes off. Pale lagers, IPLs, typically have this kind of density to them that is almost similar to when honey's in beer for me. It has I guess it's just the higher ABV version of a golden lager comes off a little bit flabby, and that's kind of the way this comes off. It's not a negative thing, just kind of what's the word I'm looking? A mouthfeel thing that I just associate a lot with IPLs. But the hopping here is pretty aggressive. You have this nice big malty sweetness, but on the other end of things, you have this really bright, under-ripened stone fruit, but over-ripened kind of pear kind of vibe to it, which absolutely is fantastic. I think this is a really fun beer. I mean, listen, you're getting a 6% lager. It's not crispy boy. It's not crushable. It's not sessionable. That's what most people kind of think when they come to a lager. But once you step outside of that, you realize, which I didn't realize until I actually took a whiff of it was higher in ABV. I like this. Yeah. Man, this is really fun stuff. It's kind of even a step further than what Hop Butcher typically does with their lagers, because it's not like they've been doing the lager game like a long time, but what they've done has been uber traditional and quite nice. Even though they throw a little bit of Hop Butcher fuckduggery in the hop realm, not at this level of beefiness. And this is definitely not your fest lager, your session lager. This is definitely more of an IPL, something with a bit of impact, but it has that crisp, clean kind of lager vibe to it. Just makes it absolutely fantastic, tasty, and yeah, delicious. So yeah, let's talk about it. Is this one of the better lagers that I've had as of late. Yes, it is. It's up there. If we're going to go like plus 5.5%, 6% kind of yellow, golden kind of lager, it's Mount Rushmore status. I do like my lagers to skew small, skew impactful, but not be super high in ABV. So there is kind of like, I want to draw a line of delineation between the two. But this is up there with a lot of the IPLs. Very much kind of in that Jack's Abbey kind of realm when it comes to IPLs. And those guys are just crushing it when it comes to that kind of beer. Value availability, no idea. Like I said, Hop Butcher sent this to me. Anybody else out there in the Chicago universe, the Goldfinger universe, the Hop Butcher universe, know how much this went for? I'm guessing $14 a 4-pack. That's just a guess for me. But again, it's Goldfinger, not Hop Butcher, so they're not setting the prices. And leave you with, if you like what we like this beer, if you like IPLs, man. I mean, that's where this one kind of really kind of settles in. They call it a lager. They call it a, what did they say? A twist or a metamorphosis of beer styles, and that's what it really goes from, is not your traditional chugger lager. Crispy lager is more of an IPL. But if you like that, and you like that cool kind of hop twist where you're not getting either tannic or just a plain old citrus, which I'm not putting that shit down, but I'm saying you got that nice little underripened stone fruit, this really meaningful kind of pear thing going on, at least for me. If you dig those kind of flavors, you'll dig this. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massif if you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a little Goldfinger right now. Hopefully see you next time. Cheers.